Hi everybody, this is the Math 10C Polynomials review, and this is written response question 7F. Just got to factor this. So it's a trinomial. I don't see anything that's common, okay? I see a couple of prime factors there, and so there's nothing really common to all three of those. So we're going to approach this the way we do with trinomials. We're going to take that first term, multiply it by the last term. So we're looking for two numbers whose product is 12x squared, and whose sum is going to be that negative 7x. Okay, now this is the hard part when it comes to factoring, is coming up with these. No, even if you do this differently, if you set up your factoring differently, at some point you're going to run into this question. And then the answer is, without giving it too terribly much thought here, is going to be negative 4 and negative 3. Multiply those together, you get positive 12. Add them together, you get negative 7. Okay, great. Now, I'm going to split this up into our two binomials. What I've just found here are my outer and my inner products here. Okay, the product of those two and the product of those two. So I'm saying that this is negative 4, this is negative 3. I can change the order on that, by the way, it doesn't matter. All that will do is change the order of my factors, and that is not significant. So now what I got to do is I got to fill in my binomials. This first term in the first binomial is necessarily a factor of 4x squared, because if I multiply this by this, I get 4x squared. It is also necessarily a factor of my negative 4x, because that is supposed to be a product of those two. So the largest possible factor that it could be to get 4x squared, negative 4x, has got to be 4x. Okay, that's the largest common factor of both of those. Now 4x times this would have to be x, will get me 4x squared. 4x times negative 1 will get me that negative 4x. Perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. X squared, 4x squared, negative 4x. Good. Now I gotta satisfy this inner product here. X times that should give me negative 3x. Well, this has got to be negative 3. And so there it is. There's my product. 4x minus 3 times x minus 1.